Here we go. I'm going to deconstruct slash reverse engineer how I edited a photo of a kitchen. Alright, we started out with this shot, which is the ambient light shot. You can see it named over here. So this is lights off, no flashes. Then I went ahead with a window pull, if you want to call it that. Just put in a little bit of the window detail over here. You can see the dark layer. This is the full dark layer, how it looked before I added those windows back in. So the ambient group copy looks like this. So we can turn that one off. Now let's go to the main flash. This is where I blended the flash-ambient. So this is kind of where we started. Click and see this is what the main flash layer looked like before I blended it. After blending, it looks like this. If you want to see what it looks like without the layer underneath it, there you go. Alright, so now I've got my flash-ambient blend. However, I've got right over here this big dark shadow because there was one flash over here on the right side of the camera that was casting a shadow over here on the left side of the cabinet. To fix that, I put in this layer, which is a flash that was put inside the kitchen. You can see a flash right here. That's the Explorer 600 with a white reverse umbrella. That was just to fill in this space here. So fill that in. There we go. I've got a layer that I'm not going to use on my final image, but just in case the light fixture company wants a shot with the lights on, if I manage to license this photo out, I did lights on. So this layer is at 80% opacity, and the only difference here is just this little orange glow from the light bulbs. Now the entire layer, if you want to see what that looks like, was stopped down quite a bit, so this was a much faster shutter speed, which you can see the detail outside better. Which of course I didn't want, but it also made the glow not so prominent here in the lights, which is what I did want. So there's a light layer. I'm going to turn that off. Now my fixes. So this is removing distractions. You wouldn't do most of this stuff with real estate, but for interior design, I'm trying to focus on all the details and not draw your eye to all the distractions, like the lights or the outlets here and the light switch over here. So here's my fixes layer. It's kind of one of those things where it's like how many differences can you see. So we've got the light can removing up here. We're removing the time off of the appliances. There's my fixes. And a couple other things. You can see some of the light fixture here was kind of cleaned up in the fixes. A few other minor details that I'd have to zoom in to show. Then last but not least is the microwave. I felt that this was too much reflection. I didn't flag this off like I could have, so to fix that I put in a layer of what was almost black color and then put that at 80% opacity, and there is the final image.